Right. Okay. Well, welcome to Acad Systems webinar. And today, our topic is about BIM360 Docs. My name is Muhammad Akil Bajuri from Acad Systems Dan Berhad, and I'm in charge of all the AEC products and solutions by Autodesk. Okay. Thank you again for joining this webinar. Hopefully you guys will learn something today. And things that I want to share with you all today is about how we are going to use a cloud solution called BIM360 Docs to work, especially to work from home, to monitor your colleagues, your staff, projects, and so on. Okay, and by utilizing BIM360 Docs, so I will introduce you all with all the features that is very friendly user and it's very useful, and it's not really hard to learn if you have no background in it. So all right. So for those who do not know us, so this is our website, acadsystems.com with S, okay? And if you go to our website, in the homepage, you can find all information needed. If you are the professional, it's either you are the educators, you are the bosses or owners, business owners, and so on. So anything related to our service can be shown, can be seen here in the homepage, and you can contact us. We have two branches, HQ in Kuala Lumpur, and also another branch in Penang. So you can get all our personal contacts since most of us are still working from home or partially working from home. Okay, and in the homepage menu, the homepage acadsystems.com, we can also see our latest promotions and also the latest webinars that will be organized in coming days and weeks. Okay, so you can go to our website and have a look. If you have anything inquiry, you can always call us for more information. Okay. Let me close this. Okay, so before we jump into the platform, let me introduce you guys the main features of BIM360 Docs. Okay, as you all know, or you may not know, that BIM360 comes with 4 different packages for Malaysian or ASEAN region. So one of the basic features we call BIM360 Docs. This is the most basic features and the most crucial package that will be included if you purchase any other BIM360 Docs. Okay, and what we can do generally with BIM360 Docs is actually we can control all the documents. Okay, and it's previously you guys are using any cloud solution platform like Google Drive or Forshared and so on. So you may upload your model in cloud, but you cannot fully control the document. It means that you have to, again, download the drawing, download the PDF, and have a look, comment it, print it out, and again, you have to upload again in the cloud server. But things are really different in BIM360 Docs, where you can do all the document controlling in BIM360 inside the platform itself. Okay, and again, what we can do with BIM360 Docs is we can also publish any drawings that we want in PDF or in any format that we want to. And most importantly, whatever drawings or whatever files that you uploaded in BIM360 platform, you can do markups. Okay, you can comment, you can do revision cloud, and so on. And whatever that you do with all the comments and markup will be will be recorded, okay, and it will not be deleted at all. And we can also create issues if you found issues in the drawing. So you can also create issues, and you can assign issues to the respected people. Okay, and then you can view the drawings in 2D and 3D format. Okay, for instance, if you're uploading Revit file. So in Revit file, you know that we can generate 2D and we can generate 3D. So that is why in BIM360 allows 2D and 3D views to be viewed in any time you want. Okay, you can navigate 3D, you can navigate 2D as you wish. And BIM360 Docs is displaying the embedded data. Okay. Displaying the embedded data means that you are working, if you are going to see the AutoCAD drawing, for instance, means that you can still click the line or the elements of the drawings if you properly upload the drawing. So, and also it will be very useful and handy because all the data can also be accessed using your mobile device. For instance, if you are using your Android device or your Apple device, okay, you can just download the BIM360 application and sign in with your username and password, and you can get all access as the same access that you can see in the web browser version. Okay, and again, unlike the other cloud applications, the version control is very crucial because previously, if you are not really well controlling the version, you have to rename the file with like version 1, version 2 manually, okay? But in BIM360, within this, using the same name, you can actually just upload the file and it will duplicate, okay? And it will duplicate the file and create a new version. And the best thing is you can compare what are the changes from the latest version and previous version. Okay, so let's jump into our BIM360 platform. Okay, so as you can see, this is our BIM360 platform. I have uploaded few drawings here. Okay, and all the files that has been uploaded is from straight away from Revit file. So if you want to look at Revit file, this is the Revit file, and if unlike the other cloud storage, okay, unlike the other cloud storage, you can still drag in the files, any files into BIM360 like others. But before we do anything, you have to make sure we are having the right publish settings. Okay, for instance, you have to be sure what are the views that you want to be uploaded in BIM360, or else it won't be appear at all. Okay, and some people ignore this step because they think that it's not really important, but it is very important before you do anything about BIM360. So you have to choose the right publish settings and then save the models, and then you can straight away upload the files, okay, into this platform just like other platform. Okay, it's quite easy and straightforward, but it has a few steps need to be done before to make it work properly. Okay, and this is the samples of all the views that has been uploaded into BIM360 platform. Okay, I have all the plan views. Okay, let's say I have the plan views, elevation views, section views. Okay, and also I have attached the 3D view as well. Okay, so if you want to look at, before we go into drawing, so if you look at the left side of the page, so it has the folder organization. So in BIM360, folder organization is quite important, okay, because without organization of the folders, all the files will be messed up. You cannot control the locations where to find all of this, and you can upload all plan views in particular folder. Okay, for instance, I was uploading the drawings, the particular projects into the house sample 01, and most importantly, you can control who can access this folder with what permissions level. Okay, if you look at this permission level, okay, I can allow few people with few permission level. For instance, if you want to add more people coming in, okay, and you can change, you can choose either this person needs to be a viewer only, or you can allow them to view and download. You can allow them to upload only, or you can make them to view, download, and upload, or you can give them full access, full follow control, just like you are as the admin. Okay, and then with the permission level stated here, if you have selected any of them, means that you can simply come back here and change whenever needed. Okay. 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 It means that only 3 particular persons will get access to that folder, regardless how many BIM360 users invited into the platform. Okay, and you don't have to worry about other people's hacking into this folder and get to view anything. There's no such thing like that. Okay, because even though it is in cloud version, Autodesk is very particular on the security, and that is why you don't have to worry about it. You have to think that your file is very secure as you keep your money in your bank. Okay, right. So if you have uploaded the files, okay, let me close the permissions. Okay, let's say if you have uploaded the files and you want to have a look in any views you want. For instance, I want to look at the 3D view. Okay, I want to look at this view. Okay, this is the same view that we can see in Revit. Okay, for instance, this is the same Revit file. Okay, and if you look at the BIM360, you can get the same exact view. And the best thing is you can still, okay, click at the object, okay, and then there is the way we can find all the properties if you enable the properties toolbar on the right side. Okay, okay, this is the 3D view of the house, and just like Revit, you can also do a cross-sectional view. Okay, if you want to look at the cross-sectional view of the house, okay, you can look in detail in sectional view. What are the items that is missing, or what are the items that need to be changed? And this comes very handy. Even though you are using your mobile phone, you can still do these things. Okay, you can do from any elevation view. For instance, if I want to go with top view, okay, you can also look at, if you deal with multi-story buildings. So if you are the one that going to review the design, for instance, if you are the architects or the designers or the head of department, so if you wish to view, you don't have to open up the model in Revit, because it would, you have to purchase the software just to view the models. So it's not really practical for the viewers and the approver. So what you need to do is, by working with BIM360, you can get everything done needed by the viewer and the approver. Okay, so you can do sectional view like this. Okay, you can also have a check whether the measurement is in the right distance. For instance, if I want to measure from this to this point, so you have the measurement ready. So the units can be changed, of course. Okay, and then you can, of course, set to any distance that you wish. Okay. All right. All right. So, and other things that we can do if you want to view the models in 3D. So what we can do is that we can also view the models by level. Okay. For instance, if you have the mixed development building or high residential, you have the hotels building and so on. So you don't have to worry, as long as you model it properly in Autodesk Revit, or any other particular software that is approved to be uploaded in BIM360, you can easily find the right levels to view the models. Okay, for instance, this is the way they highlight the first floor model, and you can get to look at this first floor model without enabling the sectional view. So this is the way we control by level. Okay, and again, you can get to look at any inch of the building, any corner, at any place, and you can always zoom in. Okay, and then this is things that really helpful for approval for the viewers. Okay, so that if you don't have any skills on Revit, you can still work on the projects. You can still manage the project well. Okay, and that's the sample of 3D view. So what if you want to look at some of the plan view, for instance? Okay, so this is exactly the same view that you are sorry, that you are seeing. Okay, this is exactly the same view that you are seeing in Revit, and also view that will be printed out or will be published later. Okay, and along with all the annotations, and the drawing is complete, and you can see we have also the mini-map to see that which area that you have zoomed in, so that you won't get lost whenever you zoom in and zoom out playing with the drawing. Okay. Okay, and what you can do with this 2D view, for instance, if you want to comment, if you are the commenter, if you want to comment this drawing, okay, you can simply turn on the cloud, revision cloud as you wish. For instance, if you want to comment the, like this, okay, so if I want to comment that part of the drawing, okay, I can simply create the revision cloud. Okay, of course, the size can be controlled. You can create text, okay, saying that enlarge the washroom, okay, for instance. Okay, you can change the color. Okay, and you can reduce the thickness, and again change the color if you wish. Okay, and again, once you have created this kind of command, of course, it won't be embedded into the drawing, because once you download the drawings to modify, you know, to remove or whatever not necessary things, so the command will be kept in this platform only, BIM360 platform. And if you choose to print out, you can, but once you download the files to be used in Revit, so it won't be shown in Revit lah. Okay, so that is why you have to save this markup as your markup and comment. Okay, and if you look at the on the left side, okay, so we have the markup list saying that there are 2 markups has been created for this view, this particular view, and you can see there is a status private, okay, and also you can choose to make it publish. So once you make it publish, there is no way back to delete the markup. Okay, means that it's all been finalized, and whoever responsible to this drawing needs to know what are the things that need to be changed, and they have to be aware of this, and they will get an email saying that there is a markup in the drawings. And let's say if I publish this, okay, and then the markup will be visible to all project members. So if you invited, let's say 25 members, and any members that is included in the folders that have permissions to view this folder, you can simply publish, and everybody can take a look at the markups, and also can add more comments if necessary. Okay, and you can also instead of bringing mess into your drawing by working with your markup review, and then create text, unnecessary text here, which sometimes will, if you have too many, it will disturb the view of this plan view. So sometimes it may not work well as you wish. So you can also use the issues. Okay, in BIM360, issues tracking is is quite brilliant in my opinion, because you can create issues based on the type. Okay, let's say you are creating issues on the type. Okay, for instance, I'm create issues, and let's say I have issues with the wet kitchen. Okay, I will pick that point, saying that that point has issues that need concern, and you can type, let's say you want to have issues like kitchen finishes, and then the best thing is you can assign to the right people, so that whoever responsible for the materials for the kitchen, the contractor, you can assign to the subcon or whoever related to that particular issues. Let's say I'm going to assign with this guy, okay, and then you can set the due date saying that this issue need to be solved before, let's say, before Sunday. Okay, and then of course there is a way to define all the locations. If you are dealing with mixed development building, multi-story building, high rise, so there is a way to define the location properly, but for this case it's not. Okay, and then you can bring in the details, location details, what are which corner, which parts that you need to concern, and you can assign the root cause. Is either code compliance, constructability, you can choose, okay, and you can also change the let's say you have the incomplete work, okay, saying that, okay, okay, before the due date is coming. So I can create this issue, and that guy will get a notification from in the email saying that we have issues being assigned to you. Then you have to look at that particular project and drawing in particular locations. Okay, so that guy will be aware of the issues, and then we have to straight away fixing that issues. Okay, I will entertain all the questions after this. All right. Okay, so what are the things that we can do? We have done with markups, we have done with issues. Okay, and then you can see we have history saying that these are the activity that has been recorded. Let's say saying that there are few people uploading or downloading the file. So it says that they have uploaded or downloaded the file. So whoever steal, or I don't call it steal, okay, so I call it as whoever take this drawing, so any drawings, whoever deleted any drawings from this platform will be recorded here, and we will easily track them again, track back to get the right drawing. Because some people saying that they have uploaded the wrong drawings, but in fact they actually do it right. Okay, some people are accidentally delete the drawing because they have permission to. So we will know what are the activities that have been done throughout this platform. Okay, so that's the views that what we can do. Okay. Okay, so back again with the 3D view. So let's say you want to walk through the building. Okay, we have features to walk through the building. If you are familiar with Navisworks, we can walk through the building. We can fly through the building. But in BIM360, we can simply walk through the building just like this, and you can use arrow nudge it in your keyboards and press to walk. Okay, and you can also climb up the stairs. Okay, and look to any views that you wish, so that you will know the proportionate of the design is either you have a sufficient space for the particular area, okay? And also you can, if you do not know where to go, then you can go to the mini map and you can simply double click and it will bring you to that particular position. Okay, and you can look around the rooms, the building, and you will know that if there is issues with the design, you can straight away solve. You can straight away give comments and notify the issues with the right people. Okay, so and again, that's the way we walk through the building. Okay, and for instance, you have actually this is the second version of the edited drawing. Means that there is a previous drawing uploaded into the platform. So how do I know? Because it says very clear here, it has a V2 mentioned, stated here, means that this is the version 2. And how do I know what are the things that has been changed from the previous drawing? So as the viewer, you can also compare. If you click at the compare button here, you can compare this version, the latest version, version 2, to any previous version. It's not just like version 1. If you have 10 versions coming in, so it means that you can always compare to the latest version to any other versions that you require. So once you compare, it will analyze the changes and it will give you the visibility report on what are the things that has been added, what are the things that has been removed, and also the things that has been modified in colors. So you can see if you have added few things, it will be highlighted in green color. And if you have removed, for instance, I removed the sliding door here, so it will be highlighted in red color. And the things that is being modified is in yellow color. Means that this wall need to be modified, means you need to hack or you need to fill in the bricks with the bricks and so on. Okay, so this will keeps you updated with the latest version of the drawing, so that you just, it's not that you look everything into the drawing. Previously, you have to print it out. Sometimes you have to manually find out the changes based on the comment given by the consultant. So now you don't have to worry about them, telling you things that is not right. Sometimes they tells you things differently from the things that they have been drawn. So now you can clarify what are the things that has been changed easily, okay, without any special tools and so on. Okay, so from here you will see in detail what are the things that has been added, and also you can download the report in Excel if you wish. Okay. All right, so that is the overview of BIM360. Of course, we can do more with BIM360. We can, if you work, let me know your particular workflow. If you wish to work, some people work BIM360 with their only PDF and AutoCAD drawing, so it's not wrong. It's still workable, but BIM360 can do more than 2D. So that is why it's kind of waste if you think that BIM360 is just for file storage. So it's not going to be that way. It's way beyond the file storage. So we can even submit for review. So let's say you have a complete drawing that you want the client to review. So you can simply submit for review. Okay, and of course you have to set the workflow. I haven't created any. So let's say for this approval, so I have created this, okay, and then you can submit submit for review, and the persons who are invited as reviewer, let's say the client, will get access to this particular drawings only and view the drawings and verify it's all correct. And they can also do comments and markup as we did before. Okay, and by having that, we can get the written document with all the commented documents and so on. So we can again work on it, and then we can simply get the review approval again. Okay, and when it's been reviewed, so you know that the drawing has been finalized and so on. So we can simply submit the drawing or print out the drawing and publish the drawings to submit to authority or to bring it to the right parties. Okay, and then Okay, so that's the overview of BIM360. So of course, we can do more with BIM360 because this is just the introduction of BIM360. So in general, if you wish to do more with BIM360, we are the thing that I just showed to you guys is only the document management, the one of the 9 part. The 9th part available, the 9 modules available in BIM360. Okay, and you can also do design collaborations. You can means that previously, if you are working with Autodesk Revit and you have to work sharing to do work sharing collaborations and so on to your server, you can also do the same thing with BIM360 and make BIM360 as your cloud server. So you don't have to worry about your local server connectivity and so on. And in this particular situation, so some people have difficulties to to work far from office. So this is the right time for you to move into cloud solutions by working with BIM360. So it's the right tool. You can also coordinate to create a clash detective analysis by in BIM360. Okay, and if you want more features in RFI, submitters, cost management, constructability, and all the checklists for safety and health, okay, and you can even schedule a meeting with all the minutes written in this BIM360 platform. So there are many things that we can do in BIM360, and you can follow our webinars for the other topics as well. Okay, so now I will open for Q&A. So I've got a few questions here. Okay, got the questions. What type of files can be attached to the comment? Sorry, is to markup. What is different if upload Acad to the drawing into plan and project? Okay, so okay, usually the file that can be attached, and as usual, we are working with images, okay, and we are working with PDF, sorry, and also some Excel document if you have to, okay, and all files that I mentioned can be supported working with BIM360, and that totally depends on what are the modules that you are choosing. Okay, if you are just working with document management, means that you can upload PDF, Excels, and sometimes and most of the time you cannot attach with pictures. Pictures will only be allowed if you are working with the RFI submitters, if you're working with quality safety management and also construction management. Okay, so that's included in other package of the BIM360. Okay, and what is the different? But for these questions, I can say most of the common files can easily be supported. Okay, what is the difference if upload Acad 2D drawing into plan versus project? Okay, so I showed earlier the file uploaded in plan folder instead of project folder. Okay, so in plan folder, so it has ability to extract all 2D views. Okay, so what does it mean by extract 2D views? Let me get back to the, okay, so this is what I mean by extracting 2D views, okay? And project files and project folder is the way we actually, if we want to upload the file itself without extracting any 2D, okay? Okay, some projects for coordination purpose or for any type of projects, so let's say you want to coordinate the files to Navisworks and so on, so you may just want to upload the 3D files, okay, without having to extract the 2D. But if you require, because we all have a different workflow, some people are only working with 2D views and you can work on that plan folders, and 3D views, usually we focus on the project file folder. So that is the difference. So another question we read somewhere that we can do bug upload. That when I tried last time, sometime last year, the uploading never got through. It was left 4 hours and still showing uploading. Okay, so BIM360, if you wish to work with that bug uploading, you have to work with very strong internet connections. All I can say that is the minimum internet speed required is 25 Mbps. So even if you got 100 Mbps and you have a very limited bandwidth, you can still not manage to upload in bulk. Okay, I know that it takes time because we deal with kind of Internet of Things now. So having the large bandwidth that supports your process, and also the higher internet speed will help you to do bulk upload. Okay. Okay, another question, does the designer need compartmentalize, categorize the 3D layer into ground floor, first floor in Revit, or user can make it in BIM360 itself? Okay, so why you saw the thing that I showed you guys earlier is been compartmentalized, if I'm not mistaken on what you mean. Okay, so you can see by levels. 3D layer by levels, ground floor, first floor, etc. So it's all created automatically from Revit model. I didn't create anything in BIM360. It's all extracted to, but as I said again, you have to work properly in Revit model, okay, in the leveling and so on. So the modeling wise, you have to work in detail each level. You have to make it separable so that you can make it compartmented. Make it like a compartment in BIM360. It's all automated. Okay, I didn't do anything to create the level. It will automatically read the levels created from Revit. And some people say, what if the model was uploaded from any other 3D drawings, any 3D software like other than Revit? So I haven't tried many software, but let's say if you are working with why BIM360 can easily understand Revit, because we are in the same, under the same principle. We are on the same Autodesk, we have the same language, and we are set to understand each other well. So that is why you can see that whatever leveling, any things that even better, BIM360 will understand each category of elements in in Revit. So it kind of very helpful for Revit users, but for other software like Acad, like SketchUp, okay, so you may upload the models in BIM360 as well. Okay, it's still supported. Okay, but the thing is, you will lose some of the special features like this, the 3D layer, you know, by category, because each software works differently. And so does Revit. So Revit works in its own way so that BIM360 can understand it well. Okay, after new model or plan uploaded, the old markup is tied to old model or new model. Similar to issue created, what happened to new version model? Okay, sometimes we uploaded wrong drawing. Can we delete, and after deleted, what happened to that version numbering? Okay, renumbering is automatic. Okay, so for any new models that is uploaded, okay. Okay, the old markup, okay, is will stick to that the old drawings. Okay, so let's say you are working on that particular drawings, and then previously you created all markups. Okay, and then once you assign the people or create issue to other people, and then that people have solved the issue and upload the new files in the drawing. So it will definitely override the old markup and make the drawings clean again. Okay, and then from that, you can again redo the markup if necessary. Okay, and if you find any other issues on the other parts of the drawing, you can still do other markups anywhere possible in the drawing. So it's not really a big issues, because for markups we can control the version and so on. Okay, so okay, another question is, can brief how is the RFI workflow? Okay, so I'll try to show you. Okay, but we go with other questions. Can the inserted 2D drawing into Revit file will be shown in BIM360 plan? Okay, that totally depends on how you manage the link in Revit. So if you make the link as attachment, so it will definitely be seen in 2D view in Revit, because again, whatever that you hide in visibility and graphics in Revit, okay, will be kept and then will be brought to document management modules, and all the visibility and graphics and you can see whatever last saved in Revit will be seen in BIM360. So you have to be very careful with that. How is the RFI workflow? Okay, so RFI workflow does not come with basic document management, but I'll try to show you a few. Let's see. Okay, so RFI workflow comes with the BIM360 build subscription. So whatever number of seats that you have, you can access this RFI under the project management module. And to set the RFI workflow, you can assign. So what you see here is the basic way to create the RFI. So firstly you have to make sure all the persons, okay, has been invited into BIM360 platform. So it's either you are the creator, of course you are the creator because you may be the admin to control everything. You may be the person in charge for that project, and the manager will also need to be invited in BIM360 platform as well. Okay, and also the reviewer. Okay, because I can see some of our few clients have implemented it wrongly, because they thought that when they don't have the reviewers, or why they need to invite the reviewer, it consumes more seats. They have to purchase more additional seats to just to invite the reviewer. So that is the way we do in BIM360. So regardless what position you are, if you are the creator, you are the manager and the reviewer, so you have to assign the right persons. Okay. Okay. Right. So if you are the creator, then you will pass the process once you have uploaded the RFI request, and you will bring the request to the manager. Okay, and the manager will review all the RFI requests, and then it will transfer the RFI to reviewer, and the process will bounce back to the manager, and so that's the creator. So this workflow is I can say this is very basic, but sometimes you have to be very clear on who is the creator, manager, and reviewer. So the process is very straightforward. Just like most of the people do it wrongly, because they think that if I'm the creator, so I want to do the RFI process outside the BIM360 and upload manually into BIM360. So that is also not wrong, but is kind of misuse BIM360 for that purpose, because you are expecting RFI process to be recorded and communication to be recorded in BIM360, but if you bring this process out of BIM360 and re-upload again, so it doesn't serve the purpose of BIM360. So again, you have to make sure all the persons invited into BIM360 to work with RFI. Okay, any other questions? I'll give you a few more seconds. Okay, thank you for your active participation. So from the questions, I can see that you are really interested. So you can always drop me an email at akil@acadsystems.com, akil@acadsystems.com. Okay, so you can ask me any questions. So we have a team, support team that can help you anytime you want. Okay, and let's say you have issues with regardless you are our client or not. If you have issues with your any Autodesk products that you have, sorry. Okay, so if you have issues, you can always go to our website and go to the help desk menu, Acad System New Help Desk, and from here you can continue as guest, and you can raise any issues regardless if it's related to sales, if it's related to technical, and you can fill in your name. Okay. And don't forget to key in the right subject. Let's say most of the common issues now is the license error, because Autodesk is transferring the process from serial number to name user. So most of our users have this license error. And don't forget to provide your email so that we can respond to you in a short while. Okay, and your company information and further detailed description on what are the issues. Okay, and you can also insert image if necessary. Okay, you can insert image by clicking this button, and also you can attach any files if required. Okay, you can attach your drawing that have issues. Okay, you can put your issues under KL sales category, technical inquiry, or sales inquiry under KL and Penang. Okay, and you can, if your issues is very urgent, you can put under high priority. So from there, we have a support team that can respond to you within an hour to help you to find the solutions needed. So this is how we communicate with our customers so that you won't get lost for any issues that you have. Okay, and by working with this Acad System New Help Desk, we can track again, if you have previous issues uploaded here, raised here, so you can always find it back if you need. Okay, and thank you for joining this webinar. So if you wish to attend more events, you can go to events calendar and see this schedules calendar. So we also have another webinars coming in a few days and next week also. So if you're free to join, I understand that you are starting to work now, yesterday, I think. Yeah, most of you might have been working from the office, and some of you might be partially working from home. Okay, and we are here to help you guys, and if you have any topics that you want us to show you, feel free to contact us for more help. Okay, right, so I guess that's for today. Thank you very much for your cooperations today, and hope to see you guys again in the next events. Thank you very much.